going on YouTube? This is Anime Party City here, giving us Manga Chapter 689. What we get to see in this chapter is insane phenomenon, from what I am going to be telling you. So where we're starting off at is Sasuke is releasing his Susanoo's power, and he's fighting off this shadow of a Jinchuriki or something like. And so Kakashi is really stepping his game up, literally. So he's activating these kamui, he's activating kamui on Sasuke's shuriken that he threw at this demon, and pretty much it was, as soon as he threw that shit, it started teleporting right into this shadow Jinchuriki arm. That arm was chopped off for good, and now this thing's pretty much in pain. And so now Kakashi's noticing that Rakudo's power also took effect on his Sharingan's power, which was one's own to Obito. And Sakura's pretty much like, this is insane. And so now Kakashi is, noticing that his power is really dramatically changing, and in a good way, not a bad way. And so, so now after this, pretty much this Jinchuriki was pretty much injured, and now is in a frenzy, and started to panic, and started to get frustrated. All of a sudden, Kaguya demands it to use some weird, dimensional technique. So the Jinchuriki is now opening its mouth, and it's releasing this orb-like thing that supposedly, if you're touched, you go into a different dimension, and you're not getting away. You're not going away anywhere, buddy. Nowhere. Literally nowhere. And so, the three, actually no, four of them, my bad. I constantly discount Sakura, because she doesn't really count all that much. But so we get to see Kakashi noticing this, and they're all like, oh my god, we're probably fucked, but we're still gonna go anyway. And Kakashi is saying, yo guys, stay with me, come close to me, we're gonna settle a strategy, I have a plan. And now he's pretty much going to be setting up this plan, and his main plan was to distract them with, pretty much Kakashi as the decoy, and then Naruto pretty much just charging in. So, as Kakashi was charging in, Kamui, used the blades that Sasuke or Kakashi, my bad. Sasuke or Kakashi threw at Kaguya and was sent into a different dimension. That was all part of Kakashi's plan. Kakashi apparently used the kamui to inflict damage to Kaguya, but that didn't really affect that well yet. However, as soon as Kakashi released his plan to all the others, Kakashi this time was the decoy, and Kaguya tried to turn things around by doing the same thing that Kakashi did, which was pretty much use kamui against him, which wasn't really all that good. Right until to the point, Kakashi noticed that, wait, if Obito gave me these eyes, and I suppose this means that Kamui's capability of these visual prowess is not just for my eyes, but for my actual physical body. So how about I just charge it in? My theory should be accurate, 90.9 sure, that I am not going to be injured at all by these shuriken. It's just going to tickle. So now he charges in, and they just go right through him, like Obito would. However, the weird thing is that Obito had a weakness that if he did a physical movement of an attack, and a shuriken or another physical tactic were to be in place, he would get hurt. But this time, Kakashi's a little bit above the original eyes of what his capability should have been. And so now we get to see Naruto acting like Kiba for some reason, like, yo, this bitch is mine. I ain't going to take care of her. I'm her opponent, idiot. And so Sasuke is just like, oh my god, we're fucked. But at the same time, he's confident that we will still settle this. And so as they resume, Kakashi is going in, and now this is where things turn very interesting. Kaguya's arm has finally been, how can I try to, stabled. It's been tamed, pretty much. Kakashi pretty much just threw a rod, and now we get to see Kakashi releasing some kamui like Riku, and for those who don't know what the Rakiki is, or Rajiki, it's also known as Chidori, also known as 1,000 Birds, but it's mostly known as Chidori, or as Kakashi's term, Lightning Blade. And, so he pretty much gets Kaguya's arm, and now her arm is gone. And so now there's Zetsu still being a bitch, saying that we can still handle this, blah blah blah, and now we will try to settle this. And as Kakashi was a decoy still, Naruto and Sasuke had the symbols to end this war once and for all, but apparently she was not through yet. She was not through. And so she tried this dimension technique. It happened once, but this time it did not work. Zetsu was shocked for the fact that they got her into a corner, and now everything is going to be in a bad place for her. So she pretty much just tried to change the environment by going into another dimension, but that did not work because look who came actually doing something useful. Sakura Haruno is in the sky, pretty much coming down, smacking that bitch into that little death trap of hers, pretty much. And the weird thing was, this is what I don't understand, is when Kakashi was like, I like you. I'm like, wait, is this a Jiraiya moment, or is this some weird ass, like, comment of that comeback that she would have made? And so Sasuke finally, towards the end of the manga, is touching Kaguya. No homo, not that way, but touching them. Pretty much both symbols are now connected into her body and is going to be sealed up. That is what I believe is happening in the next chapter anyway. But anyways, that is about it for this manga chapter. Leave a thumbs up if you thought this was a good manga chapter. Comment what you think is going to happen in the next chapter. Put it in the comments below. And see you guys later. This is Anime Party City, logging out.